Uh, what to do with this team? What to do with this team? I have no words for what happened in game week 13. Um, and I don't think I have an answer on the disaster that was this team. As you guys can see, triple captaincy failure, midfield. I mean, if it wasn't for Saka, the midfield just would have had only a point each. And then you have the state of that defense and the frauds of Bournemouth, the fraud, Ismail Sarr, a bunch of frauds that I can tell you now. Ismail Sarr and Petrovic are going to go on the never buy again list for the rest of the season. That's right. Never buy again list for the rest of the season. Ismail Sarr, Petrovic, never buy again list for the rest of the season. Absolute frauds, I tell you. The half this team I want to get rid, and I have gotten rid. I've taken a -8. That's right. I've taken a -8. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and let's get into Game Week 14's team selection stream. Let's go. All right. My team didn't even want to disappear, because there were a bunch of frauds that they decided not to show up even on the stream when we just switched. That is the life that I've been having the last couple weeks of FPL. 5 red arrows. The team has not even turned up, but here we are. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest. Triple captaincy failure. Guehi 0-pointer. Like, all the bad luck that could happen happened in this week. Senesi 2-pointer suspended for next week. Ismail Sarr goes off in the first half. 1-pointer there. Semenyo just a 1-pointer. Mbuemo complains at the referee, gets a yellow card, 1-pointer. Erling Haaland against Leeds, a Leeds team that has been pretty bad away from home. No show. An absolute no show. Triple captaincy failure. And on top of that, I ended up with another red arrow that took me about a 400k red arrow. Having said, and now because of all of that, I went enough is enough. And I took a -8. And this week, this is the team. The frauds of Bournemouth's defense have been kicked out. Both Senesi and Petrovic have been kicked out. Verbruggen and Malik Thiaw are in. Ismail Sarr, I will never buy him again this season. Never. If you guys see me buying Ismail Sarr, you better tell me that he was on my no-buy list. I will not touch him again this season. Harvey Barnes has come in. And I bought in Gakpo as well. Now, you could say I'm points chasing by going for Gakpo and Thiaw. But I sold an Ilman Ndiaye because he was not doing anything else as well. And I bought in Gakpo to target the rest of Liverpool's fixtures. It seems like they might have turned the corner. Sunderland, Leeds, Brighton, Spurs, Wolves. I think Gakpo should be fine for these fixtures. Now that he's put in a good performance, I can't see why he'll be dropped. So, -8 taken. And it is what it is. Surely you bring in Livramento instead of Thiaw. I was thinking about Livramento, but the reason I went for Malik Thiaw is more for the DEFCON compared to Livramento's DEFCON potential. That is the reason I went with that. So I'm hoping that he has a slightly higher chance of DEFCON than Livramento. So in the last couple games now, Everton he only had 6, but then City got 10, Brentford he got 15, West Ham 7, Fulham 7. So it's not as good, but there are some games where he can get DEFCON. So I'm hoping that I can get some DEFCON. That's why I've gone for him over Livramento. But I anyways wanted to go for Nick Pope last week, if you guys remember. So I wanted like a Newcastle defender. So I've gone and got him in because obviously Nick Pope seems to have lost his place. So Yeah, he's hoping some fixtures will be nice. 2 home games in the next two home games. So yeah, that is me. I'm not even gonna that I've done. That's it. Not talking about game week 13. Chuck it in the bin. Um so yeah. Nick, welcome. Becky, Fluorite, welcome. Patrick, welcome. Will, welcome. Joseph, welcome. Plowboy, welcome as well. Gakpo absolutely saved me this week. I mean, to be fair, you're a triple captain, Haaland like me. Maybe it was a bad call to follow me. Becky says, greetings, Monday Blues. Good draw for Chelsea, even with 10 men against Arsenal. Good stuff. Patrick says, hi, mate. 46 points for me with TV played. TV? Triple captain played. Who would you buy for Sa? Bruno G, Minte, or Anderson? I mean, Bruno G is okay. I prefer Harvey Barnes as a slightly more explosive pick for Newcastle. Minte also, I don't mind, to be honest. It's either Minte or Newcastle pick. Anderson is fine, but he doesn't really, he doesn't get those high scores. So because of that, I can't really like suggest him too much. If he was getting like a higher score, like one of those higher scores, then maybe I would have suggested him. But I would probably lean more towards Bruno G or sorry, even Bruno G, Harvey Barnes or Minte. We can actually have a look at some of the tables if you guys want, like for midfielders. Unlucky mate, surely can only get better. That's what I've been wondering for the last 4 or 5 game weeks. Will I went from one, so I went from okay. Hopefully now I've taken a -8 this week, right? A -8 this week should usually give me a red arrow. So I'm expecting potentially another red, but I've gone from 1.3 to 2.4. I've dropped a million purely because I was carrying absolute frauds. I will not I make sure I will not go and buy Petrovic and Ismail Sarr. The two of them can remain in the bin for the rest of their seasons. Of for the rest of the game weeks, they can never be bought. All right, mids. Here we go. I was shocked when Sarr got subbed off. Starting a triple Palace defense against Burnley. I was thinking of Munoz as well, potentially. Initially, I was thinking of getting Munoz, but actually, I could have gotten Munoz. The only thing that stopped me from going Munoz was obviously the City fixture was also coming, and it was 2 away fixtures. The only thing I'm looking at Crystal Palace, and they seem like a team that's running on fumes. Like on the last legs, they're very tired. So that's the only thing that kind of stopped me from going for Munoz, just because they look very tired. Looked pretty tired against United as well. No chip, 56 points. Wow, bring on the midweek games indeed. You poor fella. That's even worse than my failure. Oh, no. As long as you guys are having a good week, at least that's somewhat of a good thing, because that means at least my feedback isn't that bad. Joseph, welcome. How are you doing? Surely, Brain. I read that. I like Barnes too, but I don't think he's nailed to start. Well, I'll keep him for the moment until he ends up losing his spot. But like, if I was to look at his data, where was it? This one? Actually, non-pin. What was it that I found that had him up here? I don't remember now. What's this? Oh, this is last 6 away matches. Sorry, wrong game. Let's start by last 6 game weeks. No Salah lineup is starting well. Yes, I have a starting dilemma after wildcard, but I don't think he warrants a bench boost. Ooh, let's have a look. Smart choice trying to get there, says Gov. Ooh, okay. That's positive. I've already done my moves, so no going back. Okay, so this is last 6 game weeks. Here we go. Harvey Barnes was here last 6 game weeks. XGI 2.56. So I'm hoping that he can get something. We'll see. I'm just hoping that, hopefully I've gone and gotten a positive player that has. The thing is, he has explosive potential, Harvey Barnes. His minutes could be slightly questionable, but he has very explosive potential. And for the moment, Anthony Gordon isn't really starting, right? So as long as Gordon is not starting, I'm okay for now. Was just watching back late. Sorry about your game week. keep on keeping on. Yes, thank you. So yeah, these are the midfielders. Gakpo is up there, so that's why I've gone and gotten Gakpo. Like, the fixtures are good. Well, to be honest, even before Gakpo scored, he's been the Liverpool player I've been suggesting to get for the last 2 weeks at least. So it's not like I'm points chasing. I've been actually mentioning Gakpo as the Liverpool player of choice for quite some time. So now I'm just following my own words and doing it. Murphy was benched, so I think he will start midweek, and then it's Gordon or Barnes for the spot. Yeah, that's the thing. But because I'm assuming Barnes is playing so well that I'm hoping he starts against Spurs, but we'll see. We will see. So yeah, this is how my team is going to look. I've benched Danny Welbeck against Aston Villa. Aston Villa actually doing pretty well, to be honest. I mean, Danny Welbeck is not too bad, but Aston Villa are doing well. The only thing is I'm hoping Bart Verbruggen, man, Becky has been thriving with Bart Verbruggen as a goalkeeper option. I'm going to hope he can get some points against Villa. I'll be pretty happy. He can't be worse than Petrovic. Very unlikely because Petrovic gave me nothing. So he can't be worse. It's only upwards from him. So yeah. But yeah, this is how the team is going to look like for the upcoming week. Now, if you guys want me to bring your teams up, let me know in the comments. I can bring your teams up. In terms of data, and the reason why I was also thinking Verbruggen a bit more is because Brighton's defense has improved as well. So this is team attack. Team attack. Spurs are the worst attack at the moment. So hopefully that's a bit more positive for Malik Thiaw in terms of Newcastle's potential for some clean sheet. Hopefully. I didn't start Verbruggen though. Yes, but you had him for the previous weeks, which you started him. So you still got some points from him. Burnley, Sunderland, Aston Villa's defense is poor here. This is the only reason. This is another reason why I'm happy to start Verbruggen this week and hope that Aston Villa's poor attack in general can match up against Brighton's more improved, somewhat improved defense, you'd say. Crazy that Brentford are like here. Brentford's defense is just, I don't know how, but yeah. Fulham are here. Combs' team, Fulham, are also up. Although they don't look good defensively, but they're doing the job. So yeah, this is team defense. The worst defenses are Burnley, Leeds, West Ham, Bournemouth. Again, this is why I told you guys, Petrovic, he's so bad. I'm telling you, they've considered +4 compared to what they should have considered. 4.3 goals more than what they should have considered. That's only worse than Wolves, and Wolves have a pretty bad team as well. Like now, interestingly, Newcastle are in here for pretty poor defense. I'm hoping with the fixtures being a bit more easier now that it will be a slight turning and that they will now climb up. So we'll have to wait and see. Newcastle's poor defense versus Spurs' poor attack. Yeah, so we'll see. Do you think Wirtz or Gakpo would have started if Salah wasn't benched? Yes, I think so. Well, I think Gakpo would have started for sure. Would Wirtz have started? He probably might have started. You know what would have happened if Salah wasn't benched? Soboslai would have been played at right back and Joe Gomez wouldn't have started. I think that's most likely what would have happened. Both Gakpo and Barnes are high upside picks, but I can be very frustrated if they don't start with fixtures coming so fast. Yeah, that's the thing. I've gone a Hail Mary. I'll completely admit I've gone Hail Mary because I'm like at now 2.4 million guys. So I've gone complete Hail Mary with Gakpo and Harvey Barnes. Extreme high potential with high level of risk as well in terms of minutes. So yeah, definitely Hail Mary. Gomez did well. The clean sheet saved slot snake for another week. That's true. It did. Definitely did. Now that could mean that probably Salah doesn't start the next game as well because there's no real reason to start the next game. Gakpo seems to be the only player getting loads of goal contributions at the moment. Yeah, that's why I've gone and got him. I feel like he's a bit more reliable. At least the data backs it up, right? It's not like his data is also pretty bad, right? His data is actually pretty good, I would say. I said, here we go. These are the top of the XGI charts for the last 6 game weeks. Even if I was to sort this by chances created, for Liverpool players, he apart from Salah, he's the second highest for chances created for Liverpool players in the last 6 game weeks. Big chances is actually on tie with Saka for big chances. So I think based on that info, at least even goal attempts in the box, 12 goal attempts inside the box. So the only problem is the on target is significantly poor compared to like Mbuemo, 12 goal attempts in the box, 10 on target. So that's the only thing to kind of keep in mind. But yeah, I'm going for it. Freddie, welcome. Only 48 on free hit for me. I went Sabosla and Doku over Gakpo and Foden. 48 is still a green arrow, isn't it? I guess some positives. But did your free hit team outscore your non-free hit team? I think that's the more important question. If your free hit team outscored your non-free hit team, you probably played it well. One Ikwan, welcome. Minte or Timbers for captaincy? Looking for differentials. Ooh, I wouldn't go Timber. Minte for captaincy. Minte, probably not Minte. Anyone else you have as options? Liverpool data is good. It's just that they had to spread the attack around. This season's play is quite selfish. Yep, I agree fully. You think Semenyo has crossed Evan Nilsson off his Christmas card list? I can tell you, I have crossed Evan Nilsson off my. It's not like I was sending Evan Nilsson a Christmas card, but I can tell you he's not getting anything. He's on the naughty list. Again, another like the variance was insane this week. Like Semenyo delivers a great cross to Evan Nilsson, who can't finish, and then it hits the bar, and then it bounces off for who was it who scored the first goal for Bournemouth? It bounces off for Adams to score, and because of FPL rules, now it's Evan Nilsson who's got the last one, so he gets the assist for it when he did nothing. He actually fluffed his lines. Then Semenyo does an incredible skill to give Bournemouth actually what could have been a 3-2 lead. Instead, Evan Nilsson, being the striker that he is, wants to tap it in, and instead is offside. Oh, my days. I don't even know what to say about Evan Nilsson. He should be banned. Bring on Krupa Jr. At least Krupa Jr. wasn't doing all of this stuff. Get Evan Nilsson out of here. My days. Now, for captaincy this week, I'm interested to know where you guys are also going. Am I crazy to think Saka against Brentford could be a decent captaincy shout? I would have actually thought about Mateta. And honestly, I wouldn't have minded Mateta if I knew he was going to start and play 90 minutes. If Mateta was going to play 90 minutes, I would have probably put it on Mateta. But with the uncertainty of whether he'll play 90 minutes or not, I've put it on Saka for the moment. What do you guys think? Will Mateta play 90 or not? You can use my lineup at 111 to discuss starting dilemma 10 out of 11. Caleb, welcome. How are you doing? All right, let's load Will's team because he was the first to ask. And then let's load Becky's team as well. Is there anyone else who asked for moves? Becky was 111. Okay. My free hit outscored what my team would have done by about 7. It's not too bad. I mean, you would have hoped for a bit more. Which means your normal team also did pretty well. Fair play. Ooh, look at this free hit. Freddy says, I sent you my team on X. Okay, let me bring it up. Look at this free hit. Oh my days. Oh my days. Will, what is this free hit? This is too good. We shouldn't be looking at these types. And on top of that, he got Reinildo off for Salah's no appearance. To be honest, if Salah had played, you might have got less points than what you did from Ronaldo, which is even more funny. Lol. So, this is Will's current team, and Will has Senesi and Ismail Sarr to now look at. So, Will, what's the plan? Caleb says, I'm captaining Munoz. Oh, that's not too bad as well. That is not too bad. I have gotten a message from Solio Analytics. What is it? All right, back to the. Let me just quickly reply to this message. All right, back to the. This is Freddy's team. Okay, back. I just had to reply to that message. Reckon Mateta won't go full 90 at least till next half the season. Yeah, that's the thing. So then I just probably I wouldn't captain Mateta. Then that means in that case. So lucky everything just fell my way. I mean, the only thing that you could have done to get even more better than this was probably having Dango instead of Shada. Everything else just perfect. Perfecto. Mateta, Mateta, the waiter would spill your meal on your lap right now. Thiago's first time on bench at the moment, but I'm tempted to play him at Arsenal. Arsenal haven't kept a clean sheet in 3 and also Bayern. Yeah, I mean, if Saliba is also out, I don't know why Saliba was out, but if he's also not available alongside Gabriel, that's another. I mean, I was thinking of going and buying Timber, to be honest. But the one thing that stopped me was like both Gabriel and Saliba out could take a hit to your defense a bit, and the fact that Thiago, not only Thiago, Brentford. How do they keep doing it? I don't know how they keep doing it. How do they keep winning penalties? It's crazy, but they just keep winning so many penalties. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I didn't go for Timber. I'm willing to chance against it for the moment. But yeah, it's crazy. They keep getting so many penalties. Looking at Sa and Achampong to Anderson and Thao. I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that. Come join the Newcastle defense bandwagon. Welcome. Everyone else will tell you to go to get. Well, you already have Arsenal defense. Welcome. Come join. I forgot the triple captain failure because yesterday I was in awe watching my team and Reece James play football. Fair play. To be honest, that's what's more important. I was like the FPL didn't keep me down because Manchester United managed to win against Crystal Palace when I thought we were going to lose, and like even Karen, who is also a United fan, he also thought we were going to lose, and we managed to take 3 points. Didn't play the best, but took 3 points, and I'm completely happy about that. Can you check my team? I just made 2 transfers, Riches for Gabriel and Anderson for King. Where are you on the mini league, Caleb? I'm on Haaland at the moment, but if I swap Sa to Bruno G for this game week, I might go there. Ooh, Newcastle love playing Tottenham at home. I'm stuck at 3 million, so why not? Fair play. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, Newcastle have a pretty decent record against Spurs. So maybe there might be something in that. Or downgrade Tennessee to afford Foden, says Will. How much do you need to downgrade Tennessee by to afford Foden? I slightly prefer the other option for the moment. Just saw Green Arrow overall with 44 points. What is this, says Fazit? Foden move leaves me with no bench, which I don't like with fixture condition. Nah, then go with the other move. Go with the other move, I would say. Guess who won Ryan's mini league last season by a landslide? Also finished in the top few hundred overall. He's bottom of Ryan's leg now and up playing. Hope he's well and not ill. Bottom? Really? Oh, Gus. I don't know. I think he's fine, but we'll see. Has he played? Made any moves? Yeah, De Kruiper, Salah captaincy. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's changed his team. Transfers made. He hasn't made a single transfer this season. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Last season, where did he end up? Last season, he went like 162 guys. Rank 162 last season. Don't know what has happened to him. I remember he played a lot of chips as well pretty early. Damn, we almost have like 300 managers. 3 away from 300. User is Andre Sucks 217. Time to change that to Andre Rocks. All right, we got yours up as well. This one is Becky's team. I'll go to your team soon, Caleb. A lot low fours. Oh no, I wouldn't do that, Will. I'll probably go with the one you suggested first, the first one. Amit, how are you doing? Nice to be back on stream. 226 in a league. Please suggest some moves. Okay, I'll load you up as well. You might have to wait a few minutes, Amit. 1.7 in the bank, one free transfer. Planning to get United assets, Bruno or Mount. Could you suggest some other moves? I'll probably go Bruno Fernandes at the moment. What's the update on Saar? Do we need to do a transfer or will he be back after 1 week? So Glasner said that we probably might not see him until after AFCON. Nishal says check 105th. All right, let's print that up. In the game, it looked like he rolled his ankle. So if you have him, I think you probably sell now. Like if he's going to miss the Burnley game, that's the best game possible. If he's going to miss that, then there's no point keeping him. I would sell. Because after that, like AFCON comes into play and all, so I would just sell after that, to be fair. Did Saar to Foden for free, 0.3 in the bank, planning to do Senesi to O'Reilly for a hit. Okay, I'll get to your team soon. All right, this is Becky's team. Becky just is wondering on bench, how to start the bench. I would start Shrewsbury Hall because he's playing against a Bournemouth team that don't have Senesi as well as their other centre back in, who is it? Cook? Wrong game. Yeah. So they don't have Senesi, or no, they have they don't have Adam Smith. That's another one. So they're missing. Was it Adam Smith? Who got sent off? Lewis Cook. Oh, Lewis Cook got sent off. Who did he come up for? Scott. Okay, never mind. So they just don't have Senesi, but still. I probably will start KDH because of that then. I think you can start Brian Mbuemo over Danny Welbeck. Play a midfield 5. Probably start. Would you start Bart Weberger? No, start Henderson. Yeah. Chalobah is playing. This was unlucky. Playing against Leeds. Morgan Rogers against Brighton. You could play a 4-4-2 formation of Munoz, Lacroix, O'Reilly, and Chalobah. And then you have Declan Rice, Saka, Brian Mbuemo, and Rushbury Hall. And then Haaland and Thiago. You could also potentially bench boost if you wanted to get the bench boost out of the way. That's also possible, Becky, for this team. Haaland going to score 5 or something, isn't he, against West Ham when everyone else will triple captain him? Yes. That is the way of the world, guys. Everyone else will triple captain him in 17. Those of us who triple captain him won't have him. He's going to score 5 or something against West Ham. And that is life. Triple captain Munoz this week. Am I crazy? No, I would not say you're crazy. I don't mind it. Against Burnley, I don't mind it. Sam, I'm falling out of football. Meme is me right now. Oh no. Oh no. What's happening? Muhin, welcome. How are you doing? And this is Freddy's team. Freddy has said, what did Freddy do? One free transfer will take a -4, likely Senesi and Saar to Tau and Minte. Yep, fair enough. I don't mind that. Malik Tau and Minte. And then obviously Saka, Semenyo, Bruno, Saboslai, Haaland, and Mateta as the rest of the attack. Fair. I think this is good. I don't mind this at all. This is Freddy's team. Here's to a hit or clown moment. Fair enough. I'm considering selling Haaland after his triple captain. No, don't do it. Don't do it. He's still a good player to own. There are other players that you should be selling before you sell him. To be honest, don't do it. But he goes into an very exclusive Hall of Fame. Haaland goes into a very exclusive Hall of Fame of the likes of Dennis from Watford. Who else? Like, I'm sure there are quite a few like triple captaincy blanks over the times. But he goes into a very exclusive list. See Freddy's team. I think I'll just buy Kolomani. No, Sam, don't do it. Don't. You already have to watch Spurs. You sure you want to buy Kolomani? Probably not, right? Rohan, welcome. How are you doing? It's kind of a pattern for Haaland, Hall, triple captain, Mac with first 5 game weeks. Yeah, probably should just play the triple captaincy next time. Mane was one hall of. Yes, Mane was the other one, right? Especially when there was so much of a debate between him and it was between him and Salah. Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. All right. This one is from Caleb, who got a free hit as well, 50-pointer. Not too bad, actually. Pretty well. Richarlison in there. Sharda, Rogers. Ooh, unfortunate there. Because Mo Salah decided not to play. You got Richarlison in for Mo Salah. Can't help it. It is what it is, but pretty decent. Which means this is your actual team. You have Senesi, who Caleb is planning on making some moves. He's made 2 transfers. Richards for Gabriel. He's gotten Richards in for Gabriel. And so which means Senesi has gone to the bench. And Anderson for Josh King. So that would mean you will be playing Richards, Munoz. Oh, interesting decision. Here's a question for you, Caleb, for this team. What formation are you playing? Because there are a few options for you. And I probably will start Donnarumma this week or Petrovic. What formation are you looking to play? Are you playing like a 4-4-2? Are you playing a 4-3-3? Are you playing you're playing a back 4 potentially, right? And then Muhin is on 95. I will load that up as well. Is this the one, Muhin? Disco Potato? Haaland liked the Insta post of him getting added triple captain Hail Hall of Fame. Those are things that he shouldn't be liking. So if we're bringing Thiago, he would likely be first bench this week. Feel bad, but if I wait, I have zero bench. I don't mind if you bring him in. It's okay if he's first bench this week. Rather that than like because the fixture next week is Burnley, right? That's still pretty good, so I don't mind it. It's still better than having no bench at all. Caleb is playing a 4-4-2, which would be Munoz, Richards, Timber, and Chalaba with Declan Rice, Embuemo. Who is Anderson playing this week? Wolves, Anderson. So Declan Rice, Embuemo, Anderson. And then are you playing Semenyo or are you playing Enzo? Surely playing Enzo, right? Oh, probably benching Semenyo. Are you benching Semenyo, Caleb? And while I wait for Caleb as well, this is Amit's team. Amit has 1.7 in the bank, one free transfer, planning to get a United asset. 1.7. Ismail Sarr is 6.7. Not enough cash to get Ismail Sarr. I mean, to get Bruno Fernandes. To get Bruno Fernandes, you would have to do Sarr to Bruno and a certain Mohamed Kudus. But he got a goal as well. Kudus or Semenyo? Which one takes a plunge first? One of them will have to go. Enzo and bench Welbeck. Yeah, Welbeck benching, yes, makes sense. You'll also be benching Semenyo, right, Caleb? You'll also be benching Semenyo as well, right? Because you got in Anderson, unless you're not playing Anderson and you're starting Anderson. I mean, you're starting Semenyo over Anderson. Harvey Elliott. How much is Harvey Elliott? 5.3. For Amit, can you have a look at if you do Sarr to Bruno Fernandes? How much cash are you short by, Amit? Can you tell me how much cash, like how much do you need to free up to get Bruno Fernandes in? If you did Sarr to Bruno, you'll have to take a hit, but tell me how much you need to free up. Tiger, how are you doing? Welcome. Send to my team. All right, I'll bring it up as well. Yes, bench Semenyo is Caleb as well. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Tottenham call me crazy. We call him money playing well. We look decent, but it doesn't help if a keeper doesn't have a season on the pitch. I don't know what Vicario was doing there, to be fair. I don't know what he's doing there. Downgrade Elliot to King or something cheap. Yeah. That's okay. So you need to free up 0.5. I was gonna suggest Matt Weaver. But that's not enough, right? You need to go to 4.8. You need a 4.8 million Sarr replacement. Yeah, so if you do Sarr to Bruno Fernandes, which means Harvey Elliott has to go to like a 4.8 million or under midfielder. Rohan says, Ryan, my team rank 156 and team 2 rank 52. Damn, both teams are doing pretty well. And there we go. All right, let me put this in the list. I also have to bring up Tiger's team. Where is Tiger's team? Oh, I see Nishal also has. Nishal, you sent a message on Instagram as well. This is Nishal's team as well. All right, Nishal, I got your team as well. All right, let's first go back. Becky, closing your team. Will, I'm going to close your team, Will. Oh, I'll keep it open for now. Top and Time, welcome. Sent to my team. I'm assuming that came on X. Yes, that did. All right, Turpentine's team is also up here. All right, Will, closing yours. Freddy, I'll keep Freddy's open for the moment. But this is Freddy's team as well. Okay, we're doing Caleb's as well. That at the moment. So Caleb's is okay, right? Caleb, your one is okay. This is from Amit. Amit needs a 4.8 and under transfer. Looking for Drewsbury Hall, but missing by 0.1. Is it time for Mount? I don't know if I would go for Mason Mount just yet, because Cunha should be potentially back for this upcoming game against West Ham. Cunha should be back, so I wouldn't go Mason Mount just yet. Which means you would have to go. Hmm. Damn, can't go Drewsbury Hall as well. Damn it. Louis Miley? Would you want to punt on Louis Miley? I don't know about his minutes. I don't know how his minutes are going to be. That's the only issue. Like, I can't guarantee you his minutes at all. If I could guarantee his minutes, he could have been a very nice pick. Probably Drewsbury Hall. How to do Drewsbury Hall? The other option is selling Kudus. That's your other option. You sell Kudus. Do you want to sell Kudus or do you want to sell Harvey Elliott? Well, technically, you should be selling you should be selling Harvey Elliott, but it's just hard to do it immediately. Will says thanks, mate. I'm all good now. Nice. Okay. And then this is Nishal's team. Actually, Nishal sent me his team. Oh wait, I have Nishal's team here as well. So this is Nishal's current team. This was his team this week, 53 with the triple captaincy. Unfortunately, no luck, but Bruno Fernandes and Thiago saved the week alongside Virgil van Dijk as well. So this is Nishal's current team for this week. Ooh, Minte Foden, Bruno Semenyo. Oh, you bought in Foden. Was this the one? Yeah. Bruno Semenyo, Foden, Minte, Munoz, Timber, Virgil, Senesi there. So Thiago will be playing instead of Senesi, which is fine. Tiger says, I'm captain in Mateta, lost faith in Haaland. Fair enough. Can't complain. JP minutes will be very, very limited. Chelsea striker situation once looking sus. No one is clear. Nah, I would sell Joe Pedro if you had Joe Pedro. Sam says Frank's Army 200. All right, I'll load yours up as well. All right, 200 Frank's Army. Where is Nishal? Is Nishal here? Can get Embuemo, but Bruno looks better. I would go for Bruno now because it feels a bit too late to go for Embuemo, because in like 2 weeks' time you will have to sell him again because he'll be going for AFCON. So if you're going now, I go Bruno Fernandes. Differential captain as well for this week. Yeah, he probably does look as a differential captain. Best SAR replacements apart from Bruno. You have the punts on Newcastle in terms of Harvey Barnes if you wanted to punt on that. Cody Gakpo is another one. Cody Gakpo is another one if you wanted to go. You do have the funds for that actually. That's also not too bad. I blame Olympian for triple captaincy fail. Yeah. You know, to be honest, what we should have done is the moment we saw that message, we should have deactivated our triple captaincy. We should have deactivated our triple captaincy and played the free hit when we saw Olympian say that he was also going to triple captain Haaland. Damn it. Now watch Olympian say he's going to free hit in game week 16. We'll have to cancel our free hits as well. Caicedo or Gravenberg for transfer out, says Toppentine. All right. Let's have a look. So this is Nishal's team. I don't know where Nishal is. Nishal said, did Sar to Foden for free. Planning to do Senesi to O'Reilly for a hit. Can play Thiago, but don't think he will do anything against Arsenal away and want O'Reilly in my team. He was damn impressive against Leeds. Have point 3 in the bank, use him free transfer to do Saar to Foden. Fair enough. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. So that's Nishal's team, which means the next one is for Disco Potato, which is Muhin. Muhin. Where is Muhin? I'm playing my free hit in 15 then. Fair enough. Oh man, if you're playing it in 15, you need to think about it as well. I haven't thought about it fully yet. What do you think of transfer out Endai for who? I'll have 9.6 in the bank. Oh, give me a few minutes, Tiger. I'll have a look and see. I don't mind if you want to transfer out Endai. Manish has got 2 free transfer, got Deed and Kukurea for Rufus and Senesi. That's not too bad. Those moves, Manish. I don't mind those. Harvey looks like he had been frozen out at Villa, and also I think they have an obligation to buy him once he reaches 10 appearances. Oh, so probably Aston Villa don't want that. Then why join Villa? You should just come back to Liverpool in Jan, to be honest. I need my Sa and Senesi replacement. Yes, Muhin needs his Sa and Senesi replacement. This is a free hit. 65 points. Even with Van der Ven's no show, 65 points. Wow. All right. So, Sa and Senesi replacements. You can go for like a Cody Gakpo if you wanted to. It's a -4. Yeah, it's a -4. Don't worry, I took a -8. You can go for Cody Gakpo if you wanted to. You could also, for Senesi, you have Guehi, you have Timber. I mean, depending on the amount of cash you have, can you tell me how much? First of all, I made a draft for free hit 15, triple Liverpool on my mind. Oh, fair enough. Punt's idea for midfield. Harvey Barnes, that's what I've done. Free hitting 15, playing it in 16 makes little sense. Playing free hitting 16 makes yeah, that's the thing. I mean 15 and 16. I was initially thinking 15. I might even still I'll look at my team when it gets to 15 and then decide if I want to play it in 15. I could still probably play it in 15, but yeah. I mean, doesn't like Elliot and he has options. Liverpool need to offload him. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but yeah. If he wasn't a Scouser, I might have taken Elliot at United, but unfortunately no. All right, Senesi depends on what Muhin depends on what players you want. Do you want like a Cody Gakpo? Do you want someone else? Do you want Harvey Barnes? It depends on which players you're looking at. Merino also good punt. Yeah, Merino is also there. Declan Rice is also there. There are a few punts. You said Harvey Barnes is a punt at this moment. Well, I don't know if I put Harvey Barnes as a punt. I think Harvey Barnes might be slightly more than a punt. At this moment, until he loses his minutes, is a good option to have, I would say. I wouldn't call him a punt. And while I wait for Muhin's reply, I have Rohan's team as well. This is one of Rohan's teams. Petrovic, Mukiele, Timber, Senesi, Eze, Foden, Mbeumo, Saka, Doku, Mateta, Haaland. So Richards will start this week over Mukiele. What's the plan for Senesi? Rohan? Who are you looking to bring in for this team? I'm looking at Neto or United player or City player. I wouldn't go for Neto. United player or City player, that might be possible. Game week 17 is the best game week for free hit. Is it? Why is that the case? Okay, hold on. I'm going to close this. So this is Freddy's team. I'm closing. Caleb, I'm closing your team. Let me know if I can close your team. Caleb and Amit. Amit, can you let me know as well if it's okay to close the team? Why is Game Week 17 the best time for free hit? Bournemouth play Burnley. Brentford play Wolves. Brighton play Sunderland. Fulham play Forest. City play West Ham. If you, like me, if you've doubled up on Newcastle already against Chelsea, but it's a home game though. Liverpool plays Spurs. Who do Arsenal play? Everton. If you have Man United assets as well and don't want to have them against Aston Villa, yeah, I mean, there are a few weeks here that could be. Chelsea are playing Newcastle. You guys have Chelsea punts. All depends on your squad, to be honest. All depends on everyone's squads. The only thing with this team is like the explosive potential on this free hit is not high. That's the only thing. I mean, if you guys don't have triple up on City or no Foden and want to get Foden for that week, there is not enough explosive potential in this one. Like Brentford, you could probably still go. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, game week 17 also looks pretty nice. Just depends on Burnley. Not Burnley, depends on Bournemouth. Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind 17 as well when you put it that way. All right. So this was Nishal's. This is Mohin's. Elia Rohan team 1. This is Rohan's team 1 Rise to Semenyo. Rise to Semenyo, which is this one. Have you already done the transfers, Rohan? Team 2 Guyu to Raul. One free transfer used for both teams. Oh, you've already done the moves. Team 2 Mark Guyu to Raul. You mean Raul Jimenez from Fulham? That's a very interesting move. Fair enough. Could you check my team? 191 in your league. I think I loaded it, Nehal. Did I not load it? This is Tiger's team. This is Rohan's. Oh no, I didn't load it. Sam's. Where's Topantine? This is Topantine. And you said 191? Alright, so that's Rohan's two teams. Okay, fair enough. Who are you captaining, Rohan? Who are you captaining? This is Tiger's team. And Tiger has Mateta captaincy, Thiago, Haaland, Semenyo, Eze, Bruno, Richards, Virgil, Shaw, Chalaba, Petrovic. Okay, Tiger. What was the moves you were thinking at? Looking to transfer out Endai. So if you transfer out Endai, you said you have 9.6 in the bank. Okay, there are a couple of moves you can try. You could go and get in another City player like a Phil Foden, for example. Could also go and buy Saka if you wanted to. Oh no, Saka is too expensive. You can't get Saka. You can do Foden, I think. I think Foden should be possible. Potentially. How much is Phil Foden? Man City. Foden is 8.1. Yeah, you can do Foden, Tiger, if you wanted to. Or you can take some punts on not really punts, but you can go like a slightly differential. So you have Cody Gakpo from Liverpool. You have Harvey Barnes from Newcastle. Even Bruno Jimenez from Newcastle is not too bad. Who are the other ones on the top of my head? Drewsbury Hall is extremely cheap. Probably not. Yeah, those are some of the options. Gakpo, Harvey Barnes, Bruno Jimenez. I don't trust Neto. Foden could be another punt as well. So you have a couple of options, Tiger. Semenyo has been bombing for the last 9 matches. I know. I'm getting a bit annoyed. I might look to sell him as well if he continues. To be fair, he should have had a haul this week. If not for Evan Nilsson, he should have had a haul. He did well. He should have had a haul. Evan Nilsson screwed it completely up. So I'll give him this week. We'll see how he does next week. But yeah, Evan Nilsson completely destroyed Semenyo's haul this week. Looking to replace Senesi and cap Saka. Die -4 for defensive change, says Rohan. Looking to replace Senesi. You can go, or you have O'Reilly. You have Triple City, no? You can go for a Newcastle defender if you wanted to. You can go Newcastle defender. That's an option. Since you already have Richards. Yeah, Newcastle defense is one option. Could also double up on Palace defense if you wanted to. Like you could go and get Munoz if you have the cash to get Munoz. Do you have the cash? You have the cash. You can get Munoz as well if you really wanted for this team. Foden is reachable. Yes, I don't think Rahul will be able to play the full 90 for midweek game. Yeah, I don't think so. That's the thing. But Rohan has already done the striker transfer. But I don't think he'll be able to play full 90. I agree. What do you think about Drewsbury Hall? I don't mind Drewsbury Hall. He's a cheaper option. The thing with Drewsbury Hall, if I can get Everton's fixtures up, the fixtures are like Bournemouth should be good this week. Forest, yes. These two will be slightly tough. So you have to play him in some weeks. Some weeks you can't play him. That's the only thing. But I don't mind Drewsbury Hall as well if you wanted to go. Tiger, also, you have a lot of chips, right? When are you playing your chips? Have you thought about when you're playing your chips? Sandri, welcome. Have a look at my team 11. I'll load it up, but you might have to wait a bit. Okay, this is Caleb's team. Caleb, I think, should be fine as well. Amit is fine, I think. Can you check points prediction for this game week for all players? Don't know. Well, I can check from Solio Analytics. Give me a few minutes to load it up. Okay, so this is from Solio Analytics. Projections. These are the points projections for this game week, you mean? Game week 14? This is how it looks like. Salah obviously is up, but it's caveated by the fact that he might not get minutes, so you to keep that in mind. But it's sorted by game week 14. I was thinking next game week for free hit. Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind that if you want to play free hit in 15. In 2 game weeks, my plan to upgrade Mbeumo to Bruno and add maybe a Forest midfielder or Gakpo. Okay. That sounds like okay. Yeah. And then wildcard 16 or 17. Fair enough. Yep. Okay. That sounds good. And then after that, Tiger's on holiday. So no chips after that. All right. Amit, you might have to slowly pause it on this one or not. But I'll quickly go to the other teams. This one is Sam's team. Sam, you have Caicedo, Ismail Sarr, and Senesi. What are you doing with your team, Sam? And while I wait at Sam's team as well, this is Topentine's team. Topentine, Caicedo or Gravenberg for transfer out. For my forward seems solid, but no, Thiago need Rice or either Foden. Caicedo or Gravenberg. I mean, you can sell Gravenberg. I mean, actually, you can sell Caicedo, but to get Caicedo to Foden, Topentine, do you have cash to go? Do you have cash to go Caicedo to Foden? I don't mind Declan Rice as well, but if do you have the cash to go directly? I'd probably start Tarkowski this week over Senesi. Actually, you can sell Senesi as well. How many free transfers do you have, Topentine? Thanks, got it. Like the stream, guys. Yes, please do not forget to like the stream. That helps us also obviously get more subscribers as well. So do hit that like and subscribe. All right, and this is Sam. Hi, Sam. And then this one was Nehal. Nehal, what were you doing? Nehal said in 15 triple Newcastle, Liverpool, triple United. Yeah, that's for the free hit, right? If I buy Gakpo for Sa, I'll have to buy a defender for 5.4 or less, says Muhin. This is Muhin's team. Muhin said, where's Muhin's team? All right, Rohan, I'm going to close your 2 teams. Where's Muhin? Muhin's team was this one. If I buy Gakpo for Sa, I'll have to buy a defender for 5.4 or less. Yeah, you can get a defender. There are quite a few defenders that you can get for 5.4 or less. Are you interested in Newcastle defense by any chance? The other options, are you can go double Palace defense. So you can go and buy Richards or Lacroix as well. Apart from that, you could go. Let me get the season ticker up. Sandy says, let's go, mate. Oh, you gotta wait. There are plenty of teams ahead of you. Start Bruno and Pope. Okay, so apart from that, so if I sort this by fixture difficulty, last week it was Newcastle well top on this. Sometimes I feel like this. Okay, here we go. All right, so fixture difficulty. Why is Newcastle at the bottom? It was way higher earlier. Huh. Oh, sorry, I was sorting by game week. My bad. All right, fixture difficulty. Here we go. Sade Bruno and Pope to 4.9 goalkeeper. Which goalkeeper is the problem? If you have Dubravka, you can go Verbruggen. Verbruggen and Dubravka rotate pretty decently. So when Verbruggen has Liverpool, Dubravka has Fulham. When Verbruggen has Arsenal, Dubravka has Everton. And when Verbruggen has City, Dubravka has United. That is the only week you have issues. But the others are not too bad for when Verbruggen has slightly harder fixtures. But it will be for a hit. Who are Burnley playing this week? Burnley are playing Crystal Palace. Maybe you can play Dubravka this week. Or you can take the hit as well. It's fine. The only thing is when you're bringing in Verbruggen, keep in mind that it's not the easiest of fixtures this week, but yeah. All right. This is Nehal's team, obviously. So this is what Nehal is playing. So Nehal has Pope, Sa, and Senesi as issues. So Sa to Bruno and goalkeeper transfer. Senesi, I guess, can wait a week because Anderson can play instead. Anderson is on some insane DEFCON form. Now, obviously against City, he's not going to get you a clean sheet, but he could still get you DEFCON. So if you wanted to keep Senesi, you can keep Senesi and start Anderson instead. Turpentine, what in Turpentine sense? So Turpentine, where are you? You're here. What was Turpentine's initial one? It was need either Rice or Foden. Yeah. My question was if you did Caicedo to Foden, how much cash do you need to free up, or are you okay for cash? Turpentine for this team. Still could get 4 points to be honest. Yeah. Who you mean Anderson? Yeah. Anderson could still get 4 points this week. Definitely agree. Shall I play my free hit this game week or leave it for game week 15? Leave it for game week 15. I think this week it's fine. I don't mind it to be honest. Leave it for game week 15. Tiger. Yeah, keep for game week 15. And Sam, where is Sam? What happened to Sam? Is Sam still here? I've lost Sam. This is Sam's team. Sam has Caicedo and Ismail Sarr and Senesi. Don't know what Sam is doing in terms of his team ideas. Turpentine, Sam, Nehal is here, so we're looking at his team as well. And then this is obviously Sandri's team. 50 points this week. Sandri has Senesi as the issue, along with Caicedo as well. Sandri, what are your plans for? Wait, what? Why is this on game week 12? 53 points. Caicedo, Senesi, and Paqueta. Okay, got 0. Oh, yellow card, no wonder. If getting Gakpo, who should I replace? You are doing Endai, right? If you're doing Endai to Gakpo, I would then, in that situation, either bench Thiago or I bench Luke Shaw. Tiger. If you're getting Endai for Gakpo, then you either bench Luke Shaw or you bench Thiago. One of the two you bench this week. But that's up to you in terms of who you want to bench on that one. Thoughts on Gibbs White as a 1 week punt? Gibbs White as a 1 week punt. Who are they playing? I don't mind it. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the worst situation. After that, you have Everton and Spurs. Yeah, It's not too bad. But surely there are better options for longer term because you don't have a wild card, right? Sandy says, what have I said to you? You haven't mentioned anything in terms of transfers. Triple captain Haaland, Paqueta red card. Yeah. Caicedo on the bench red card. Tennessee doesn't play accumulated cards. Yeah, unfortunate. You still managed to get way more points than I did. Thinking Shaw? Yeah, I don't mind benching Shaw if you want to bench him. So who are you getting in? So obviously Caicedo will have to come in this week. Tennessee can also go. Actually, Caicedo, yeah, you can probably sell Caicedo. Sell Caicedo or sell. Actually, I would probably sell Paqueta. So sell Paqueta and probably sell Senesi as well if you wanted to. You don't necessarily have to sell Senesi though. You could start Richards. You could start Richards over Mukiele. You can still sell Paqueta, play a 3-4-3 formation. Can do something like that. I had to analyze this game because luck, not at all. You're talking about luck. I haven't had any for the last 5 weeks. All right, so Nehal is thinking of a potential goalkeeper and Ismail Sarr to Bruno Fernandes situation. Turpentine is thinking of getting Foden for Caicedo, although I don't know how much cash Turpentine has left. Sam is not here at the moment. Did Sam say anything earlier in terms of transfers? No. Sam didn't say anything at the moment. So, okay. So I'll keep Sam's open. This is Tiger's team. Tiger's looking into a replacement for Endai. This is Muhin. Where's Muhin? Muhin said, if I buy Gakpo for Saar, I'll have to buy a defender for 5.4 less. Question is, which defender is Muhin looking to go for? There are a few defenders. And then Sandri says, my plan is Caicedo to Semenyo. Oh. Caicedo to Semenyo. You could do it. But I also think Caicedo to Gakpo is also an option if you wanted to go for a Liverpool player. Because Semenyo has been off form. Turpentine, thank you for the super chat. What a legend. Thank you. Just one transfer. Looking to do a punt for Gravenberg out. 6.5 million. Okay, so let me bring Turpentine's up because of the super chat. Where is Turpentine's name? Here we go. All right. Looking to do a punt for Gravenberg out. 6.4 million. I have 0.8 million after Rice in, or Foden in is -3, or Eze 0 left for Caicedo. So if you do Gravenberg, who do you prefer more? Do you prefer Declan Rice, Foden, or Eze? If you do Foden, then you obviously have to sell Caicedo down. You can sell Caicedo, who is at 5.96, no? Something around that range. Let me have a look. Caicedo is at 6 million, so maybe 6 million, 5.9. You could go to, okay, so you have there are midfielders who you can go for. If you're looking for like just a DEFCON option, there's a 4.9 option from Brighton in Matt Weaver. This guy will just get you DEFCON. He's just a DEFCON player because he plays right back for Brighton. So he's playing out of position. So he tends to get DEFCON because of that. Deadline is tomorrow. Yes. Is Gakpo nailed? I wouldn't say fully nailed, but I think for now his minutes are good. Otherwise, you could also go to Anderson from Forest. Again, just DEFCON, potentially bonus here and there. The other option is Drewsbury Hall. Those are probably the 3 options. Turpentine. If you wanted to get like Foden in. If you wanted to get Declan Rice in, then 0.8 million, which means you have more cash to spend in midfield, which means you could also go to like a Minte, you could go to Bruno Jimenez, you could also go to a Harvey Barnes if you went Declan Rice instead. Eze 0 left for Caicedo. Yeah, if you go Eze, then I mean, if you go Eze, that means you need a like for like change for Caicedo, and the Caicedo replacements would be the replacements I mentioned if you did for Foden as well. I have a lot of money, 2.9 million. Yeah, if you want to go Gakpo, you can go Gakpo as well. I don't mind it. Philly, welcome. Sa to Embuemo or Minte? I wouldn't go Embuemo now because if you go for Embuemo now, you will have to sell after game week 15. So if you're willing to take a 2-week punt, then yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Otherwise, I would go Minte. Unless you can get to Bruno Fernandes. If you can get to Bruno Fernandes, then I don't mind Bruno Fernandes. But I wouldn't go Embuemo now. Feels a bit too late. Unless you're willing to take a 2-week punt. Okay, so Topantine, yes. This is Nehal who is okay. Nehal, you're okay as well? Sam, I'll keep Sam's for now. Tiger is okay as well. Tiger. And then Muhin. I don't know what happened to Muhin as well. Will says Captain Anderson in challenge this week, 38 points. I did see that. I saw quite a few people with Anderson captaincy in FPL challenge. 122nd in the world. Damn, well played, well played. He got because of like the amount of recoveries and all, right? It's massive. Nishal should be fine as well, I think. So I'll close Nishal because Nishal messaged me as well. That's Nishal's team. I can close that. Amit, Tiger says all good. All right, Tiger will also close. Amit, you're good as well in terms of teams. So I think you should be fine. So I'll close yours. That's the fixtures. This is my transfer page. All right, Muhin, Sam, Topentine, I think should be okay. If you want, depends on whether he's going Rice or Foden. Nehal, are we good in terms of teams? I'm just looking to wrap up on all the teams that I might have missed. I'm looking at getting Gakpo. All right, best of luck, Tiger. I've already got Gakpo for my team as well. Tapan, if I go for Caicedo to Rice, I have more money for -4 transfer for Gravenberg out with 6.4 million. Eze will give me 5.4. Foden will leave me with 5.1 for that second transfer. Yeah, if you go Foden, that means the second transfer would have to be like Weaver from Brighton that I mentioned. He's like 4.9 million. Or you could also go for Drewsbury Hall, who's also at the same price. So you can go for Weaver or Drewsbury Hall. That's one of the options. But if you go, obviously, like you said, if you went for Gravenberg out to a 6.4, sorry, if you went Caicedo to Declan Rice, you have Gravenberg to 6.4. Gravenberg to 6.4. Could go Minte. Minte or Harvey Barnes, 6.3. Oh, no, Harvey Barnes is now 6.4. Yeah. So you have Minte or Harvey Barnes. That's another choice. Those are two options you have for like that 6.4 million option. If it's Eze, I think Eze and Foden, your options are very similar. You basically have like Drewsbury Hall and Matt Weaver, I would say, personally. Or maybe you have Anderson as well from Forest. I have Minte already. Okay. So then Harvey Barnes is another opportunity. Minutes are a bit risky, but very high potential for points. Minutes are slightly risky. Why are the comments below now? What do you mean the comments below? I don't follow. You mean like below the stream or above the stream? I don't follow. 1 point per recovery. He got 18. Yeah. I'll go for Foden, says top 10. Okay. So if you go for Foden, you have 5.1 million for second transfer. Yeah. So then you go for either Drewsbury Hall, slightly harder fixtures, or Mats Weaver. But this guy is not nailed for minutes. He plays right back for Brighton. Oh, unless you mean Foden is not nailed for full minutes. Both Hall and Weaver should be okay for minutes, I think. Hopefully. Okay. Anyone else? I think that is basically it. Sandries is also okay in terms of transfers. So I think Sandri Gakpo, yes. Start Richards over Mukiele this week. And then you can do Paqueta out for next week. Foden, yeah. Foden minutes are not nailed. You're going for. Actually, no, he's been pretty decent recently for minutes. I think for now, you should be fine with Foden. You're not going to get full 90 minutes, but he's been playing regularly this season. Like Pep has found a spot in him in like that midfield three. So he's playing like a false striker option. Why is the chat below now? Oh, wasn't it always below? It was always like this season. Was it the same as last season? I need to go and check last season's videos now, but it's been like this. Dominic Soboslai, Minte, Rice, Enzo, Waltemada, and Matita. Who should I captain? Oh, I would probably lean towards either Waltemada or Waltemada or even Declan Rice. I don't mind. I would have said Mateta. I mean, you could take Mateta as a captaincy option. Just keep in mind, minutes might not be fully 90. But Waltemada is not too bad. It was on the side before. I'll have to have a look and see how it was last season. 1 minute. I've got Mateta as captain. Yeah, I don't mind Mateta as this thing. Just keep in mind that there is a potential that he won't play full 90 minutes for Tiger. But I think he's a decent option. Or should I do Gakpo as captain? Ooh, maybe not. Not Gakpo. Because it's going to be a very tricky fixture against Sunderland. I don't know how to predict that Sunderland fixture. All right. I think we will look towards ending it there. Hopefully everyone is all good. Now it's okay. Was it? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what happened then. O'Reilly for Senesi, says Ashavam. Yes, yes, I don't mind that. I don't mind that as a transfer. That's fine as well. I don't mind that at all. I sent it to the message stream. Is it too late? Nope. We can look at that and then we'll end it. I'll stop it with Tiger's last team for today. All right. This is the last team for today. Do you know what happened yesterday? Formula One Qatar GP? No. Unfortunately, I don't follow Formula One, sadly. This is Mrs. Team Verbruggen, Guehi, Califiori, Virgil, Kudus, Rogers, Minte, Enzo, Haaland, Walter Marder, and Mateta. Ooh, triple captaincy against Fulham. That's an interesting week. I probably start. Would I start Semenyo? Maybe she could probably start Semenyo against Kudus if she wants to. I mean, over Kudus, Tiger. Otherwise, she could just keep it like this. The team looks fine as well. To be honest, team looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, team looks good for this week. All right, I think we will end it here. Thank you all for joining. Shout out to Sandri, Tiger, Ashwarma as well. Wanikwan, Topantine. Thank you to Topantine for the super chat. What a legend, absolute legend. Will, Amit, who else? Nehal, Rohan, Kom. I mentioned Tiger as well. Manish, Fazid, Sam, Muhin, Caleb, Nishal as well, Will as well, Nick as well, Becky as well, Wanikwan I mentioned, Patrick as well. Shout out to you all, Joseph as well. Thank you all, Tina as well. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Don't forget to press the like. Yes, don't forget to press the like. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you're new as well. We'll be live tomorrow for the deadline stream. 2.5 hours. What time is the deadline? Tomorrow's deadline is so late, man. Okay, maybe 2 hours before the deadline stream so that I can get some sleep. I'll get some sleep before and then wake up for the deadline stream. So yeah, 2 hours before the deadline, I will see you all for deadline stream. Make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe as well if you're new, and I'll see you all for the deadline stream tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone, and have a great night as well. It'll be decided into the final race in Abu Dhabi. Verstappen and Pistari, your Australian driver, 3 drivers. Okay, interesting. We'll see. All right, thank you all for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you all tomorrow for the deadline stream. Don't forget deadline. Make sure to set your alarms and notifications so that you don't forget that there's the midweek deadline. Have a good one, everyone. Peace out.